Well, guys, great to have you, John, Heurelho. Um, we have a couple of things that I would like to discuss. I mean, we could talk for hours about goalkeeping, but central topic is what does it take to be a successful Premier League goalkeeper? And I would like to start with you, John. Um, I have your book. It's in Dutch. You have a English copy.
Yeah.
It's about your career. And well, to address the question, you're the goalkeeper coach of Liverpool right now. In your book, it says that at a certain point in your career, you were considered to be a candidate for being second goalkeeper at Liverpool.
Uh,
With your experience as a goalkeeper coach, would you consider the goalkeeper John Achterberg with the skill set still to be a viable option for today? And I know it's a trick question, but please
very,
elaborate on what it takes to be a goalkeeper in the Premier League.
very tricky. I'm looking for a goalkeeper to be pretty tall, so ideally between 6'2" to 6'4", because obviously it's a lot of physicality, and I think a goalkeeper with height, like Aurelio, for instance, you have a good chance to deal with crosses. And from my point of view, we're looking for all-round goalkeepers. They need to be able to affect everything and complete. So you need to be able to play high lines, come for crosses, be decent in one-v-one speed reactions, and be an athletic guy who is also a good shot stopper. So we're looking for the all-round goalkeeper, and that's also how we try to create them in Liverpool. If you want to ask me the question, I was all-round goalkeeper in what I did, but difficult. I think I could play in the highest league. In the cup games, we always play well against the big teams. We beat most of them. I played in Holland, obviously, a few games in the Premier League, but there's not to compare with England. And Aurelio will confirm that. I think when he came from PSV to Tottenham, you need also the time to settle some. Ali actually did settle pretty quick, but others they take longer, and it's not that easy. A lot of goalies also failed in the past. But also quite a few who didn't have the physicality. If you look at Bravo came to England, Valdez, they played for Barca, and they struggled because the physicality, they get caught out. And if you play for Barca with the feet, it's fine because you have 3-4 options and there's no high press. But in England, if you try to play out from the back, there's a high pressure on you, and if you think you have one player come and you take him out, then the next one is on top of you. So you need to be really quick in speed, reaction speed of thinking, speed of mind, and I think that is. If you come, you need to have the time, and if you straight away get thrown in, then it's always the question. And if you look at Van der Sar came to Fulham, struggled in the start also with the pressure and got caught out. And Ali had it also in one or two games in the start. But
Mhm.
obviously, you know what he can do, and then obviously they learn from it and they know how to handle it. But you need to have that chance, and I think Aurelio can tell you a lot about his experience when he came, because obviously he come from Holland, where the level is a lot less than having every 3 days Champions League games in the Premier League.